Have you seen
Okay.
that?
Nope.
We were discussing that, and I was telling you, in every street, people play over here cricket. Have you seen
I
that?
know
You were
I
saying.
still have to watch it.
Do watch it.
Is it fun?
It's a lot of fun. So, what you have done on your weekend? How was the weekend?
Very, very, very busy. We were cleaning up
Yes.
the house and cooking a lot just to have some meals for the week.
Okay, okay. So, you people basically cook on a weekend for entire week?
Um, Not usually, but we did end up just cooking a lot this weekend.
Oh,
Usually we'll make like one or two big meals a week, so we'll have leftovers for a few days.
hmm.
And,
And we like in my house, I cook three meals daily,
every day?
every day. So
How
it's
do you have the
20.
time?
In between my work, I'm cooking also.
Oh my gosh.
So I cook 21 meals in a week.
Oh my
And
goodness.
all meals are
I told
different.
you, Minnie, she never sleeps.
I can't believe it.
Every day we basically do fresh cooking at all. So we don't basically cook for other day even.
Oh my gosh.
You should visit to India soon.
I guess so. It's a completely different lifestyle. I'd be exhausted. I don't know how you're still awake right now.
Yeah, yeah. No, I have a lot of energy. You can see that.
I don't understand. Maybe you're making good healthy food. That must be it. That must help.
Yeah, yeah, that's for sure. So basically, as we're cooking every day, so like it's generally we make chapatis, we make roti every day. So I don't know if you know about chapati. So every day we are having a fresh food, and that's why. And we have a lot of Indian spices,
Oh
so
wow.
that's very healthy.
Oh my goodness.
Hmm, great. So whenever you're coming to next time to India, I'll show you how we stay.
Yeah, you're gonna have to.
It's like a lot of culture. It's the food. It's basically you're going to love for food because people in India have like a lot of variety of food. You're going to love for that.
Oh
Steve,
man,
have
I
you
can't
ever been?
wait.
Steve, have you been to India before?
No, but Palas keeps trying to get me to come over.
Yeah, you should. It's a beautiful country. You should. Okay, let's back to what if analysis. So we have the loan amount, we have the rate. So like we take a $30,000 loan amount at the rate of 14% per annum, and number of months is 24. Now I want to calculate what will be my EMI. Do you know which formula we can use it?
I don't even know what EMI is.
EMI is like payment per month. Is it okay now?
Okay.
So if you take a
Um,
loan of 30,000 at the rate of 14% and you have to pay monthly, how much you are going to pay?
30,000 plus the 30,000 times 14% divided by 24.
Yeah. So there's a direct formula which is named as PMT. So it's PMT. And if you can see below, it's like rate, NPR, and PV. So you have to choose the rate cell. And divide it by 12. As rate is per annum, so need to divide it by 12.
Okay.
Now it's comma NPR. NPR is the number of months, so 24 number of months. Comma PV is the present value, which is the loan amount.
Okay.
And FV and type we are not considering, so I can close the bracket. And if I press enter, so it's like 1440.39 I have to give back. It will be my payment per month if I choose a loan amount of $30,000.
Okay.
Is it coming in negative for you or in red for you? How it is coming?
It's red and positive.
Red. Whenever it's showing red, it means it's a negative number, first of all.
Okay.
Fine. So it's showing you red because you have taken a money from the bank and you have to return it back. So whenever you have to return any money, it always comes in negative
Okay.
because it's an outflow. Is it okay?
Yeah.
So for time being, I'm just making, I don't want negative. So I'm making like, minus B1.
Okay.
So that should come in positive. Is it coming same for you?
Yep.
Now, what I want is, I know I can pay EMI of like payment of $1,200. Fine. Decrease my loan amount, but EMI should be 1,200. So decrease the loan amount manually and see what loan amount should I take from the bank so that I have a EMI of 1,200. Try doing it.
Okay. Um, 25,000 is pretty close.
25,000 is pretty close. Let's see that. Okay. So if I want exact 1,200, it's showing me 32 cents as well. Are you able to get that?
I'm still really close, but not.
Okay, so what we are doing is it's a manual task. If I'll give you another figure, maybe I will give you $1,137, fine. So again, you'll be like, manually calculating. So there's an option in Excel, which is called goal seek, a very powerful option for reverse calculation. Very powerful option for reverse calculation. This is called goal seek, fine. So we'll now take value as 1150, fine. I want my EMI should be, my payment should be 1150. So I'll keep the cursor on cell B4. I'll go to data. I'll go to what if analysis and go to goal seek. Have you got this option?
Hold on just a second.
Sure.
Okay, I got it.
So it's goal seek. Now it's saying set cell. So how much, this is a set cell. Into the value, I'm writing 1150, whatever is my goal. My goal is 1150. The third option, in by changing cell, I'll choose the loan amount.
Okay.
Now, if I'll click on OK, it will be exactly 1150 if I take a loan amount of $20,951.90.
Yep.
Change the payment to 1370 and let me know what loan amount you're taking.
You want me to change it to what?
Change it to 1370.
1370. Okay. It says the cell must contain a formula.
Oh, so your cursor has to be on cell B4 where you have the applied PMT formula.
I
Cursor
thought you
has,
wanted me to change that to 1370.
yeah, but cursor has to be there. Like, your cursor has to be there. Then you have to go to what if analysis.
Oh, you want it to change? I thought you wanted me to change the actual PMT number to 1370. Gotcha. Okay. Hold on.
Let me see your screen. If you see, if you're
No,
able to.
it's all right. I figured it out. I'm changing so. that. So I changed the loan amount to 28,534.
Just a sec. Let me see. Oh, is it coming same for you? 28534?
Yep.
Okay. So goal seek you can apply in any of the formulas. Fine. Like suppose you have quarter one, quarter two, quarter three, and quarter four, and you have average of this. You have these sales figure. Now calculate the average.
Okay.
So I've written a question below. Average should come 25.6, change to quarter four.
Hmm. All right. It changed Q4 to 28.5.
Yeah, perfect. Have you seen how fast it do the calculation? Have you seen that?
Yeah.
Okay, so this was the goal seek. Now we have left with these two things, scenario manager and data table. So first I'm discussing this scenario manager. Fine. See, if you see, I want to take many scenarios. Like if I choose a $30,000 loan amount and my rate is 14% and my NPR is 24, then what would be my payment? And maybe some other scenario in which my loan amount is $40,000 and rate is maybe 40. My bank, like different banks, I want to compare it, like, different scenarios. Then you
Yep.
have to choose, is it clear? Then you have to choose the option scenario manager. So keep the cursor on cell B4 and go to what if analysis and click on scenario manager. Monica, I would request if you just share your screen, it will be easier for me and
Okay.
for you as well. Yeah. Now go to what if analysis. And click on add. And just give some name, maybe S1. You can give any name, S1. And in by changing cell, yeah, select B1 to B3. So you can delete, yeah, you can select from B1 to B3 and click on OK. Okay, so this comes scenario 1. So you can input any values in these boxes. So just input anything, like maybe first case $30,000. So you can put, yeah, anything. Yeah. No, you have to click on add. Yeah, click on add. And now make it scenario 2. So we'll be making 3 scenarios, S1, S2, and S3. Yeah. Fine. Now you're done with S1, S2, S3. Now click on summary. And say okay. So if you see scenario summary is there. So these are the current values. This is scenario 1, scenario 2, and scenario 3. So it will be taking $28,534 loan. You have to pay 1370. If you are taking 30,000, then you have to pay 1440. Are you able to see? This becomes a scenario
Yep.
summary. These are used a lot for forecasting.
Is there a way to change these names?
You can change over here directly, like you can write over here directly. So go to cell B1 and you have to
Oh,
write them.
okay. Cool.
Cool. Now, I want scenario 2 to be changed. Instead of 14%, the bank giving 12%. Right? So you'll not do it from here. You'll go to the what if analysis sheet. Yeah. And now change it.
And you want it to be what?
Yeah. 12%, 0.2, 0.12. Yeah. Okay. So if you're making any changes in scenarios, it will always be a new summary will be added.
Okay.
Have you seen?
Yep.
So scenario summary 2 is the latest one.
Okay.
So this is basically the scenario. Do you want a 2 minute to revise it, or shall I proceed for the next?
What? What do you want?
So do you want to basically see it for 2 minutes, or shall I proceed for the next?
I'm good. Let's go.
Good. Okay. Fine. Now go to another sheet, next sheet, and just give this name as data table. You can give this name as data table. And on cell A1 type quantity. And maybe type 25 in cell B1. Yeah. And in A2 type unit price. And unit price is maybe 50. Okay, so over here, just write net. Or you can say total. Use the word total. I think that will be more relatable to you. The total is times. So 20. You have to multiply B1 into B2. Fine. Now come to the cell C7. Okay. Now you write over here the quantity 30, just write 30. And in the next cell 35, 40, 45 till 50 you write. Fine. And now come to basically cell B8. And over here we are writing unit price. So you can write 100. No, you have to write the, no, don't write the word. You have to write numeric data. Write 100, 150, 200, 250, and 300 and 350. Now apply the formula on cell C8 so that, like, I'll be able to, like, write a formula and I'll be able to drag for the rest of the cells. So if my quantity is 30, unit price is 100, so what will be my, like, you have to choose it for 30 or 100. You can't do, it will show you what? Press enter, press enter. Yeah. Now apply it so that it comes for the rest of the cells also.
Oops. All right.
Okay, so basically, like, what you did is, this is one of the way. It takes little more time. Fine. So let's see how we can do it quickly. If you can delete the formulas which you have applied. So from cell C8, yeah, delete the formulas till now. And now keep the cursor on cell B8. Keep the cursor on cell B8. B7, sorry. One cell above. Over here, you have to type equal to, and choose the total cell, which is B3. B3. And press enter. Okay, so we got the unit price over here. The total price. Now select the entire rows and columns, like from 1250 to 350 till 3050. Select all of them. And go to data, what if analysis, and go to data table. There's the option data table. It's asking row input cell. So what are in the row? In the row, we have the unit price. So you have to select the cell B2. Select the cell B2 and column input cell is like quantity. Now, if basically, can you see it how quickly it came?
Yeah.
So this is basically like, how to create the data table. Fine. So if you want any calculation like this, now if you make any changes, any changes in it.
Cool.
Are we good?
Yes.
Yeah. I would request if you open a new workbook and quickly do basically like, the goal seek, the scenario, and the data table. Use any, like, you can use any formula, like, or maybe the same. You can choose the loan amount. Mhm. Okay, you have applied for addition. Okay. Yeah, I think it's coming fine now. So a small mistake, what he was not doing is not selecting the entire data.
Yeah.
That so you have to select, then only it will come.
Right.
In any of the example, create scenarios also. 4 scenarios. Maybe you can take any example which you want to.